What is up, everybody? Not much 002 here with the continuation of Connected Hearts. Last time we left off, we were in the woods reading a child's story, I believe. It was a very messed up child story, which I shall tell to my children. Enough of that, though. Let us continue. Alright. I can't imagine what kind of person would stick a story in a sign. A lot of people would do that, actually. I would be one of those people. Okay, maybe a few. Whew. I think about it for a moment, and I shake my head and sigh. Anyway, I have to keep moving. I can't waste time thinking about this, and a part of me thinks it's better to leave it unanswered. Without delay, I resume walking across the forest. I walk in a straight line, in a single direction, to avoid walking in circles. Or at least, that's what I hope. Since I woke up, I had the sensation that this is one of those haunted forests from fairy tales. Those where it is impossible to escape unless you do something special. But of course, there's no sure way to know it unless I try it. However, it doesn't take long for me to stop again. Suddenly I heard something. A sound that doesn't stop. I feel a chill run over my back when I realize what sound it was. It's something I know very well. The sound of chewing. It has to be a beast. It couldn't be anything else. My common sense tells me it's better to go back and try another path. Yes, that's the best decision. Putting myself in danger by getting closer is the worst thing I could do. However, there's a part of me that wants to do just that. I feel a terrible, what the fuck is a terrible? Whatever. I feel a terrible curiosity for seeing what's making that sound. This is a haunted forest, right? Then the animals who live here must also be magical. They got closer to where the sound comes, walking, carefully one step at a time, making sure to be quiet. Soon a shadow appears between the trees. It slowly adopts the shape of a wolf as I get closer. Pathetic, said an unknown voice, talking as it chews the raw meat off its flesh. I open my mouth and eyes wide, filled with surprise. The strange black wolf said a word. I'm sure it did. Accepting it shakes my very core and leaves me breathless. I feel suddenly cold. Worthless. Once again it talks, just before having another bite. It seems more like it was growling with sounds that imitated human voice. It doesn't look aware of what it is saying. The sounds come out normally, what the fuck? And my mind interprets them as words. Those must be the talking wolves. I look how it rips off a piece of meat with its sharp fangs for a second before averting my eyes. My god, I cannot fucking read today. Then I shake my head. I think I had seen enough. It's better to leave before it notices my presence. I turn around thinking on getting away, but as soon as I give my first step, I hear the crackling sound of a branch. My heart freezes at that moment. I ruined it. Yep, I'm fucked. I got careless thinking the danger had passed. Oh? The wolf howls loudly, making an echo across the forest. I shake in fear. Yeah, what a fucking weird sound for a wolf to make. Then I turn around just to see it jump, falling right in front of me. Idiot, said the wolf, growling with anger. Its eyes shine between the shadows, looking right at me. It is about to attack me, I'm sure. My heart races. I have to do something, or else I'll end up like its other prey. I'm gonna confront this bitch. Once, I heard that running away from a beast is the worst you can do, since you are showing it fear and weakness. Instead, acting brave gives them the impression that you are strong, and it's better not to mess with you. Weakling. The wolf shows me its teeth as it growls. To say that image is scary would be a mistake. I am dead cold in fear. Even my soul is shaking in fear. I can feel my heart in my throat begging me to run away. But I can't do it. I have to fight my instincts, or it will be the end. Suddenly the wolf growls loudly, making an echo all across the forest. Hearing that scares me so much I lose my balance and fall down. Immediately I look for the beast to notice it's much closer now. Its eyes and fangs shine with the moon's light. I made a mistake. It isn't until now that my hands are shaking and my legs are paralyzed that I realize it. Maybe in the real world I made the right decision. Well, this is not my world, nor the reality I know. It was foolish to believe a talking wolf from a haunted forest would behave just the way I wanted it. That's the last thing that crosses my mind before seeing it jump at me. In an instant, everything became red, and soon later, in absolute black. Fuck! I killed myself. Well, I have so much to say about this. For one, I wouldn't panic. I'd just stand my ground. I was like, bring it, bitch. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna make sure that fucker's gonna remember me. Weakling. Bitch, I'll show you, weakling. I'm gonna beat you with my own arm if I have to. Alright, run away. I swear to God, if I die again, I'm gonna get pissed. I don't doubt and hear my instincts. Without a second thought, I turn around and start running as fast as I can. Coward! I hear it yell behind my back, not knowing if it was following me or not. I just don't think about it. I only want to get as far away as possible. I run like never before in my life. I've never been really fit, but I also never had a motivation as good as this to keep running. I hear my rush footsteps over the leaves of the forest, until I finally stop to catch my breath. After running for unknown minutes, I gasp for air, feeling my legs and chest burning. Then I look back, finding relief that there are only shadows and twisted trees. The beast was left behind. Either that wolf was tired as fuck, already full, or this human is probably like partial of the Flash. No way in hell a normal human can fucking outrun a wolf. I close my eyes and sigh just before collapsing on the ground. I have no more strength to stand up. My heart keeps beating fast, reminding me of the danger. I want to get out of here, I said to myself, closing my eyes for a moment. I take a deep breath, trying to relax. When my eyes open again, I look around with curiosity. What is this? I said, noticing there was a sheet of paper on the ground. Curious, I get closer and pick it up. Then I read what it says. Don't try to speak with the wolves. Don't feed them. No shit! Actually, didn't I fuck up on... Oh, okay, no. How weird. I remember confused by the strange message. Talking with the wolves is out of discussion. It doesn't seem like they have much to tell me anyway. But the strangest part is the one about feeding them. I have the impression it doesn't mean to give them food, but to end up as food for them? My head hurts after trying to imagine it. I think it's better for me to forget about it. I keep moving on. I still have to find a safe place to spend the night. Without delay, I stand up and resume walking. Only this time, I'm much more nervous than before. Now I am sure there is something dangerous hiding between the shadows of this haunted forest. Just knowing it makes my heart beat anxiously. I keep on walking without saying a word, just listening to the lonely sound of my footsteps. At first, the silence was very comforting, since I knew that as long as I don't hear anything, I am safe. However, slowly it got more and more upsetting, until it reached the point it was unbearable. The silence, being so alone and surrounded by nothingness, is just depressing. I feel like if something I do is a meaningless effort, I rub my forehead out of frustration. I just don't know what to do. I have no map, no clue, not even a loose idea to give me some sense of direction. I was about to lose my mind when suddenly I noticed what seems to be a building at the distance. I squint, trying to see better what it is. An old wooden cabin in the forest. Finally! I exclaimed cheerfully, at the same time that my heart jumps excited. After getting closer, I realize it is in a really bad shape. Old, damaged by time and exposure to the elements, with the door and windows broken. At night and inside this forest, it seemed like the ideal place for a horror story. A lonely cabin in the middle of a haunted forest. I just hope the wolves have scared away the witches. When I'm about to get in, I notice that beside the broken door, there's a note nailed to it. I read what it says. What the fuck is this? The talking wolves have a weak sense of smell. So long as you keep quiet and don't stand out, they won't see you. Fuck! Okay, so that explains why I died last time. Weak sense of smell. I would expect to be the opposite. I guess that explains what I haven't found others. I guess that explains why I haven't found others. What the hell's with these people's grammars? Looks like they aren't very good at tracking their prey. I take a deep breath before stepping inside the cabin. I hear the boards creaking with each step I take, making me uneasy. At no time I think about asking if someone is home. It would be better if it was abandoned. I beg for it to be. The inside of the cabin is as damaged as the exterior. The furniture is covered by a thick layer of dust, and there are cobwebs everywhere. I find some oil lamps, but they are all empty. With curiosity, I try to light one of them with no results. The chairs, tables, and other furniture are in such a bad state that it seems a single touch would be enough to make them fall apart. So I avoid doing it. I would fucking do it anyways, just for shits and giggles. The oven still has coal inside, but doesn't seem to have been used in a long time. I continue exploring until finally stopping in the front of a door. My heart jumps when I feel a chill run over my spine. I hold my breath, unable to believe it. There is light coming out from under the door. It's perfectly quiet. But just seeing light in there makes me think there is someone inside. However, the hard part is guessing who would that be. At least I don't think it's a wolf. Fucking better not be a wolf. Then suddenly I remember what I thought before. It was only a joke when I said that about the witches. But now I was actually considering it. I knocked the door, just carefully open it, holding my breath as I wait for what would be revealed on the other side. My eyes open wide in surprise at the time my face gets pale with whatever the fuck that word means, as I see in front of me a little girl laying on the floor and reading a book. Unfortunately, everybody, I'm going to save right here. Yes. Alright, everybody, I'm going to do the outro right now. If you like this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Have anything to say about my video, go ahead, comment below in the comment section. Want to be notified of my new videos, go ahead and click that bell. Last but never least, if you want to join the marchers, go ahead and subscribe. Join our march today. Night Marcher 002, signing out, everybody. Mahalo and aloha oi.